everybody, I'm Brandon72Mo. Welcome to part 5 of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Be sure to watch all the way to the end of this video for a special announcement to learn how you can have your own GTA Online vehicles featured right here on my channel. Today we're back at the Popular Street Garage, this time with my first character, to take a look at trucks, vans, and off-road vehicles worth $3.8 million. By the way, we're going for 500 likes on this video, so make sure you smash that like button and share it with your friends. Now, let's get to the cars. Up first, the Maibatsu Sanchez. The Sanchez has been around since GTA Vice City and has remained largely unchanged. It's a solid off-road performer, but it's not very competitive when running against other bikes in GTA Online. It is, however, the fastest vehicle around the track when you're competing in an off-road race. It has a great two-stroke engine sound, and its lightweight, coupled with a good suspension, make it a great choice for pulling off some sick stunting. Up next is the Coil Brawler. Brought to us last year in the second part of the Ill-Gotten Gains update, the Brawler is an expensive off-roader that, unfortunately, is not very competitive in racing. Its lack of traction around the corners is further hindered by poor braking. But here's a pro tip about those brakes. Whether you're using a keyboard or a controller, don't let the brakes lock up on the Brawler. Instead, apply the brakes halfway and you'll stop much quicker than if you just slam on the brakes. Despite its drawbacks though, the Brawler is still a ton of fun to take off-roading and has a unique ability to skim across shallow water unlike any of the other off-road vehicles. The third vehicle here in my Popular Street Garage is the Declasse Moonbeam Custom. The Moonbeam has been with us since Grand Theft Auto 3. Brought to GTA Online in the Lowriders DLC, Rockstar fumbled yet another vehicle classification by putting this one into the Muscles class. Had they placed it in the Vans class, where it belongs, it would have been incredibly competitive in racing. As a lowrider, however, the Moonbeam is excellent. It has a ton of customization options to make your Moonbeam unique, and those sliding rear doors allow rear seat passengers to use two-handed weapons from inside the van. The Declasse Gang Burrito is number 4 in the 5th part of my $44 million garage tour. Currently ranked number 1 in lap times around the track for the Vans class, the Gang Burrito is a great vehicle to own. The added spoiler gives it a traction advantage in the corners that other vans typically lack. Like the Moonbeam, passengers in the rear are able to use many two-handed weapons. And, like many GTA Online players, I painted my Gang Burrito to resemble the van driven in the 80s classic TV show, The A-Team. I even included a nod to B.A. Baracus himself with my custom "Hey Sucker" license plate. Up next is the Canis Merryweather Mesa. The Mesa is a decent off-roader, and it doesn't do very well in races. That's not why I have it though. I earned this one. In my first days in GTA Online, somebody thought it would be really funny to call Merryweather on me. I suppose that other player didn't think such a low-level character could survive the onslaught. Armed with only a pistol, I managed to stay alive during wave after wave of Merryweather patrols, and I kept this Mesa as a souvenir. It's been with me ever since. Aside from performance upgrades, a custom license plate, a crew emblem, and tinted windows, this Mesa looks exactly like it did the day I took it as my prize. Before we move on to the next 5 vehicles here at Popular Street, I want to remind you that we're going for 500 likes on this video. So make sure you drop a like and share the video with your friends. If we get 500 likes, I'll upload part 6 of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Each part of my garage tour will feature cars more expensive than the last, so if you want to see all of those really high-end cars, keep those likes coming. Number 6 is the HVY Insurgent. Who doesn't love an Insurgent? With its ability to absorb multiple explosive attacks and ram just about anything out of its way, the Insurgent is truly a badass. Its Achilles heel is its large windows, which leave vehicle occupants exposed to gunfire. Still, it can carry 6 people around with a presence unlike any other GTA Online vehicle can. You're not gonna win any races with an Insurgent, but you will certainly strike fear into the hearts of many fellow players. Next up is the Vapid Guardian. The Guardian is another example of Rockstar's cluelessness when it comes to vehicle classes. Now, I get that it's meant to resemble a real-world Ford F-650, and that's a work truck if ever there was one. But still, it would have made more sense for this truck to be in the off-road class instead of in the industrial class. But at least you can race it in off-road races. Still, this imposing-looking truck, seen here in a close match to a factory Ford Red, can seat 6 and is one hell of a great off-road truck. And as a bonus, the 2 passengers in the bed of the truck can use 2-handed weapons. Number 8 is the Vapid Sand King XL. I love Sand Kings. They're cheap and therefore not costly to replace if they get destroyed. Plus, these trucks can absolutely blast up and down off-road areas all around San Andreas. This particular Sand King started life as a rare blue NPC modified vehicle, which you saw in part 1, and that's why there's no side steps. As far as I know, snagging one of the blue NPC Sand Kings is the only way to get it without side steps, which I think gives it a much cleaner look. If you want to have a lot of fun off-road, pick up a Sand King today. Our next vehicle is the Vapid Saddler. Another oddly classified vehicle, the Saddler can absolutely demolish everything else in the utilities class if the race host leaves custom vehicles turned on. It's always fun to show up to a race where the host thinks it'll be a good joke to race in utility vehicles. The joke is always on them, though, when I pick my Saddler and finish several minutes ahead of everyone else. You can easily find a Saddler in free roam in multiple configurations, but I went with the roll bar version to give it a slightly more sporty look. And number 10 here in the popular street garage is the Karen Rusty Rebel. As I said in part 2 of this series, I love the Rebel. This little truck is nearly indestructible. But even if you do manage to blow it up, its $37 insurance replacement costs certainly aren't going to break the bank. You're looking at the very truck that I used to crash into trains, head on and at full speed, over a dozen times before it finally stopped running. Though I've gone through several design variations, I finally settled on a stock look to make my Rusty Rebel a true sleeper. So there you go. 10 trucks, vans, and off-road vehicles worth roughly $3.8 million in the 5th part of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Remember to drop a like on this video if you want to see part 6, where we'll head to my still house on North Conquer Avenue and take a look at 10 European vehicles, including 6 made by Enos, all worth $4.5 million. We're going for 500 likes to get part 6 uploaded. And now for the special announcement that I promised at the beginning of this video. I want to give all of you the chance to have your own GTA Online vehicles and garages featured in videos right here on my channel. If you think you have some awesome cars that everyone needs to see, and you play on either PC or Xbox 360, send a tweet at Brandon72Mo and include the hashtag Garage Tour. If I think your cars have what it takes, then you'll see your own cars in a future video right here on my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Brandon72Mo on both Twitter and Facebook, and come hang out with me on the Vainglorious forums at btyb.freeforums.net. I'm Brandon72Mo, and I'll see you in the next video.